Hello, very warm good morning to all of you. My name is Surjit Paul, Senior Research Fellow in Vinod Gupta School of Management at IIT Kharagpur. I am going to present my research work titled Investigating the Attitude and Perspectives of Indian Citizens Toward COVID-19 Vaccines using a text analytics study. This is the outline of my presentation. I'll be starting with introduction part, then move on to the literature review, followed by research gaps, research questions, methodology and data, results, implications, limitations and future research and references. Now coming to the introduction part, ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, it has created havoc across the globe. WHO announced COVID-19 as pandemic in March 2020. According to Johns Hopkins University COVID-19 map, the global COVID-19 confirmed cases climbed to 24 crores, 36 lakhs, 15,370 and death toll reached to 49 lakhs, 59,481 as of October 21st, 2021. According to statistics provided by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the number of confirmed cases in India reached to 3 crores 41 lakhs 27,450, while death cases climbed to 4 lakhs 52,811 as of October 21, 2020. This shows the severity of COVID-19 pandemic across the globe. Now, moving on, prior study reported that most of the COVID-19 cases in India were asymptomatic or mild. They found that the reason behind this is due to herd immunity and cross immunity. Government of India started vaccinating its large diverse population to shield their citizens against COVID-19 virus on January 16, 2021, with two approved COVID-19 vaccines, namely Covishield and Covaxin. COVID-19 pandemic also triggered a massive information flow in the consumption of social media platforms by general public for sharing their viewpoints, their opinions using those posts. Now coming to the literature review part, prior studies, they have found different scenario for COVID-19 vaccines across the globe. According to the study conducted by Nazhad and Jamie 2022, they studied for the Iran and they used social media platform as Twitter. They found that the foreign vaccines are more positively polarized compared to homegrown vaccines. Means people of Iran, they are positive towards the foreign vaccine rather than homegrown vaccine. Now coming to the another literature, Praveen et al. 2021 conducted their study on Indian population. They found that 35% of social media posts about COVID-19 vaccines were in positive tone. Further, Alam et al. 2021, they considered global population and they found that 33.96% of population of the people, they expressed positive tone towards the COVID-19 vaccines and 48.9949% were neutral. Further, Wu and Spui 2018, they conducted their research in US population or Cuba, particularly in Cuba. They considered disaster as Hurricane Sandy and they found that citizens turned to social media with negative sentiment. Means most of the citizens of Cuba, they posted their tweets related to Hurricane Sandy in the form of negative sentiment. Now coming to the research gap part. After reviewing the detailed literature, identified two research gaps. Prior studies hardly attempted to investigate the people's attitude toward specific type of COVID-19 vaccines. Further, there is barely any study exists in the literature which uncovered the attitude and behavior of Indian citizens for different types of COVID-19 vaccines such as COVID Shield or Covaxin using social media content. Based on the research gaps, we have formulated two research questions. Our first research question is, did Indian citizens show positive attitude and behavior toward different types of COVID-19 vaccine? Another research question is, which were the important concerns raised by Indian citizens for each type of COVID-19 vaccine? In order to address this research question, we have employed this methodology. We have captured sentiment, then emotions, and different topics and concern raised by people of India on Twitter using different methodology. For capturing the sentiment score, we have used VEDAR sentiment analyzer tool, that is balance our dictionary and sentiment is enough to capture the sentiment. Further, we captured the emotions expressed by the Indian people using text to emotion Python library. It is used to capture 5 different categories of emotions such as anger, fear, sad, surprise, and anger, fear, surprise, and happy. These are the 5 prominent emotions captured by the actual emotion Python library. Further, topic modeling was conducted for our tweet dataset related to COVID-19 and COVID-19 using latent distillate allocation topic modeling technique. Now coming to the data part, we scrapped different tweets containing the word with COVID-19 and Covaxin between January 16, 2021 and October 21, 2021 using the Python tweet library. We have considered this time frame. The reason behind this is Government of India started vaccinating its large population on January 16, 2021 and it has reached to 100 crore mark on October 21. Finally, our data set contained 7,008 tweets related to COVID-19 and Covishield, where 3,786 tweets are related to Covishield and 3,222 tweets related to Covaxin. This is the results of vaccine doses of different vaccine doses like Covishield and Covaxin, and it is giving the encouraging trend. In case of Covaxin, the number of vaccine related to Covaxin is much lesser compared to Covishield. This is the data we have taken from the print newspaper. Now coming to the results of sentiment and emotional analysis. The sentiment analysis results shows that most of the tweets related to COVID vaccines are in neutral tone, and further, a specific type of vaccination is concerned. For COVID vaccine, the emotion expressed are surprise, sad, and fear, and most of the people express surprise emotion for Covaxin. And using LDA technique, we have captured the different topics raised by the Indian citizens for Covishield as well as Covaxin. From the analysis, we can found that the most of the tweets are on topic of COVID-19 vaccine doses, their efficacy, their trial, and their news. And we have used LDA topic modeling for capturing those topics. Now coming to implications of our study. A finding would not only help policymakers of the government organization in order to devise proactive action plan to expedite the vaccination drive, but also it will help to formulate appropriate vaccination plan in future. Now, Other implication of our study is Government of India, they should devise appropriate strategy by posting authentic and accurate information toward both vaccines, and using government social media, it would help them to suppress the negative vibes and to suppress the rumors and false information posted on Twitter. So government social media would definitely play a big role. Further, government organizations should take suitable measures to minimize the surprise emotion linked with co-vaccine by establishing adequate communication strategy in terms of effect and efficacy of co-vaccine among citizens of India. Now, coming to the limitation and research parts, limitations and future research direction of our study. The current study restricted itself to Twitter data to investigate attitude and perspectives of Indians towards COVID-19 vaccine. Also, the current study does not filter tweets based on demographics such as young and older. We have not considered uh, demographics based on their different age groups. Also, we have captured data for Indian people between January 16, 2021 to October 21, 2021. So, in future studies, other demographics and population could be considered for study. Now, coming to the reference list, these are my references. And thank you, all of you. Uh, and thanks to New Science Innovation Award for giving for considering my profile as Best Researcher Award. Thank you, all of you.